The late Eva Kor was a Holocaust survivor who became a tireless educator and champion of human rights, traveling the world telling her family's story, teaching people about the Holocaust, promoting the power of forgiveness. She created the Candles Holocaust Museum and Education Center located in Terre Haute in the 90s. She died in 2019 at the age of 85, and this Saturday, the Candles Holocaust Museum will host an evening of light at the Children's Museum, and Eva's son, Alex Kor, who also serves as a Candles Board of Directors member, joins us this morning, as well as Amy Grove. Amy is the Candles Community Outreach Coordinator, and welcome to both of you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, this is such a great evening of light to further showcase your mom's message that you are continuing to share. Let's first talk about the message, and this morning what you want people. We're in a world of hurt.
A lot of problems in the world, but you know, my mom's journey to healing was via forgiveness, and being a survivor of Mengel's experiments. She had a big chip on her shoulder, and over a period of years, after 50 years, she decided to forgive Dr. Munch, Dr. Mengele, and the common link with Saturday night is that Elizabeth Smart also believes in forgiveness.
Yeah, she's going to be the best guest speaker. Amy, do you want to talk a little bit about her and her message, and again, how that connects to that message of forgiveness? I mean, we think about what she went through.
Yes.
Just unbelievable.
Of course. Elizabeth, as many of us know, she was just a very young girl when she was unfortunately abducted from her home. I'm about the same age as her, so I could directly relate to that during my childhood and understand and have compassion for her. We know a lot of the horrors that she went through over 9 months, and once she was eventually rescued, as Eva was rescued at the age of 10, they both went on to eventually take these struggles and use them as a point of just renewal and teaching the world about how you can overcome difficulties, and then even beyond that, forgive someone who has harmed you to that extent.
Really unbelievable. I know that the event is at capacity now. We just learned that this morning because so many people are being interested. I want to talk, we have about a minute left, and what you're holding in your hand, you have an opportunity too for people to actually go to Auschwitz. Can you tell us, that is coming up in January. What do you want people to know about that?
It's the 80th anniversary of the liberation of Auschwitz. My mom and I have been going back since the 80s, and this will probably be the last ceremony where there'll be about 40 or 50 survivors. And so Candles is taking a trip, and we actually still have open spots for that trip. It's January 25th through February 2nd, and the event is on January 27th, is the 80th anniversary.
Wow, Candles Holocaust Museum, and that is something now that's so important to you to continue the message of your mother and the museum, correct?
Most definitely. You know, my dad's also a survivor, and you know, it's I think incumbent upon me to continue to give their voice a new platform, and especially as you said earlier, with what's going on in the world, it's even more critical that we do this.
Amen. Nice to see both of you. We
Thank you very
appreciate
much.
you. And again, if you would like to learn more about Eva's story, her legacy, her messages of forgiveness, maybe even going on this trip, fox59.com/links, and we will connect you.